England is home to some of the world's most haunted roads, where ghostly sightings and eerie encounters happen far more often than you'd expect. Get ready to uncover the chilling secrets behind 15 of these terrifying highways. 1A3 in Surrey. The A3 in Surrey is known for its eerie atmosphere, with reports of ghostly sightings and strange occurrences along this busy road. One chilling tale involves a woman in white who appears at the side of the road, often at night. She is described as having a pale, lifeless face, and when drivers stop to offer help, she vanishes. Some drivers claim they've felt a sudden drop in temperature when passing her. Locals believe she is the ghost of a woman who died in a car accident years ago. Over the years, more sightings have been reported, making it one of the most haunted roads in the UK. Some say she haunts the same area, possibly a hit-and-run victim, stuck in her tragic final moments. This highway remains a place where the boundary between the living and the dead blurs, with many avoiding it after dark. 2A229, Kent. The A229 in Kent has earned a reputation for its eerie occurrences, particularly the tale of a ghostly woman who haunts this road. Drivers often spot a woman in a flowing white dress, standing by the side of the road asking for a lift. Those who stop to help are struck by a sudden drop in temperature and an overwhelming sense of unease. When they look around, the woman has mysteriously vanished. One driver recalled offering her a ride, only to have her silently sit in the back seat. However, within moments, she disappeared entirely, leaving only a cold emptiness. Some believe the woman's ghost is linked to a tragic accident many years ago. Her restless spirit seems forever stuck, searching for help that will never come. 3. Stocksbridge Bypass. The Stocksbridge Bypass in South Yorkshire is notorious for its chilling hauntings. Drivers often report sightings of strange, shadowy figures moving along the road, particularly late at night. One of the most famous ghost stories involves the apparition of a woman in white who stands by the side of the road. When drivers stop to offer assistance, she remains eerily silent before vanishing without a trace. Some claim to hear footsteps or whispering voices, but no one can explain the source. Locals believe the bypass is haunted by the souls of those who died in a fatal crash many years ago. The strange occurrences continue to this day, with many drivers avoiding the road after dark. 4. B3212, Dartmoor, Devon. The B3212 through Dartmoor, Devon, is known for its eerie and fog-covered stretches, and it has a reputation for ghostly sightings. Drivers often report seeing a ghostly figure of a man on horseback riding through the mist. Some claim to hear the sound of hooves echoing across the desolate moors, even when there is no horse in sight. The rider is believed to be the spirit of a soldier who died in battle nearby, still riding the misty roads of Dartmoor in search of something. Other drivers have felt an overwhelming sense of dread as they pass through certain areas, as if something is watching them. The B3212 is one of the most haunted roads in England, with its tragic history and eerie atmosphere. 5A636, West Yorkshire. The A636 in West Yorkshire has become famous for its ghostly sightings, especially the figure of a man dressed in military clothing. Drivers often report seeing the figure walking along the road, looking lost and confused. Some believe he is the spirit of a soldier who died during a past war, forever wandering the road where he met his end. The most unsettling aspect of the sightings is the overwhelming sense of unease that accompanies them. People who've seen the figure describe an inexplicable chill and an eerie silence in the air. On rare occasions, the sound of marching boots or rustling uniforms can be heard in the distance. The A636 is known as one of the most haunted stretches of road in West Yorkshire, with paranormal enthusiasts flocking to the area in hopes of encountering the soldier's ghost. The Old Tay Bridge. The Old Tay Bridge in Scotland is infamous for its tragic collapse in 1879, killing 75 people. Since then, many have claimed to see ghostly figures walking across the bridge, dressed in Victorian clothing. The most common sightings involve people in dark, old-fashioned attire, seemingly unaware of their surroundings. Some report hearing the sound of the bridge creaking, or the distant voices of the victims echoing in the wind. There are also reports of cold winds and sudden chills as people walk near the bridge, a haunting reminder of the past. Locals believe the souls of those who died in the collapse are still trapped at the site, reliving their final moments. The Old Tay Bridge is one of the most haunted places in Scotland, with its tragic history haunting anyone who dares to visit, leaving them with a sorrowful feeling that lingers. 7. A 75 Kinmount. The A75 near Kinmount in Scotland is known for its eerie reputation. One of the most common ghost sightings is that of a woman in white, standing by the roadside, her pale face illuminated by the car's headlights. Drivers who stop to offer help report a sudden sense of coldness and unease, as if something isn't right. When they try to approach her, she vanishes without a trace, leaving only an unsettling feeling behind. Some locals believe she is the ghost of a young woman who died in a tragic accident many years ago, her spirit unable to rest. The unsettling encounters along the A75 have made it one of Scotland's most haunted roads, with people avoiding it at night for fear of encountering the mysterious woman in white, whose tragic presence still lingers. 8. Bluebell Hill, Maidstone, Kent. Bluebell Hill in Maidstone, Kent, is known for its ghostly encounters, particularly the tragic story of a bride-to-be. The legend tells of a young woman who died in a car accident on the night before her wedding, on Bluebell Hill. Since then, many drivers have reported seeing her ghost walking along the road in her wedding gown, her figure fading in and out of sight. Some claim her apparition appears just before an accident, causing drivers to swerve and crash, only to find she has disappeared. On occasion, people hear faint wedding bells ringing in the distance, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Some believe her spirit is trapped, forever reliving the tragic night of her death. Bluebell Hill remains one of the most haunted roads in England, where the past never fades. The A55, North Wales. The A55 in North Wales is known for its ghostly sightings, particularly the figure of a woman dressed in white. Drivers often report seeing her standing at the side of the road, her ghostly form illuminated by their headlights, only for her to vanish when they approach. Some believe she is the spirit of a woman who died in a tragic accident on the road, her life suddenly cut short. Others think she is a lost soul, wandering the highway in search of help, her presence filling drivers with dread. Many drivers describe an overwhelming sense of fear when they pass the spot where she is often seen, as if being watched by something unseen. The A55 is one of the most haunted roads in Wales, with numerous ghostly encounters reported over the years, and its dark reputation continues to grow. 10A696 Northumberland Road. The A696 in Northumberland is notorious for strange occurrences and ghostly sightings. One of the most unsettling stories involves a woman dressed in old-fashioned clothing, seen walking along the road, her footsteps echoing in the quiet night. Drivers who have encountered her describe an overwhelming sense of unease, with some hearing whispers or footsteps following them, as though someone is always behind them. One particularly chilling story involves a driver who picked up the woman, only for her to disappear from the back seat moments later, leaving only the lingering feeling of dread. Locals believe she is the spirit of a woman who died in an accident on the road, still wandering in search of something she can never find. The A696 has become a hotspot for paranormal activity, with many avoiding the area after dark. 11. The A35, Dorset. The A35 in Dorset is notorious for its eerie occurrences. Drivers have reported seeing a man dressed in old-fashioned clothes walking along the road. Some claim to have seen him disappear just as they approach, while others have heard strange noises or felt a chill in the air. One story involves a driver who tried to stop and help the man, only for him to vanish into the night. Some believe he is the ghost of someone who died on the A35, while others think he's a spirit trapped in time. The A35 has become one of the most haunted roads in England, with many reports of paranormal encounters. Locals warn travelers to avoid certain sections where the figure has been seen most often. Many wonder if the road holds echoes of the past that can never be erased. 12. M6, England. The M6 motorway is one of the busiest roads in England, but also one of the most haunted. Drivers have reported strange occurrences, including sightings of shadowy figures along the roadside. One unsettling story involves a phantom car that appears out of nowhere, driving alongside other vehicles before vanishing. Some claim to have seen figures standing in the road, only to disappear as they approach. Others have heard strange noises, such as whispers or footsteps, when driving through certain stretches of the M6. The motorway has earned a reputation as one of the most haunted in the UK, with paranormal enthusiasts flocking to the area for encounters. At night, the dark stretches of the M6 seem to magnify these eerie events, leaving drivers with an overwhelming sense of unease. The M6 has become a place of legend for those seeking the supernatural. 13. A21, South London. The A21 in South London is known for its eerie atmosphere. Drivers have reported seeing a woman in white standing by the side of the road, often near a specific stretch of the highway. She is described as having a pale, vacant expression, and many claim to see her disappear when they approach. Some report hearing strange noises or feeling a chill as they pass the spot. Some believe she is the spirit of a lost soul, while others think she is the ghost of a woman who died in a tragic accident. The A21 is one of London's most haunted roads, with many avoiding it after dark. Locals tell stories of drivers who stop to help, only to find the woman vanish before their eyes. The identity of the woman remains a mystery, keeping the legend alive. The A9, Scotland. The A9 in Scotland is known for its chilling atmosphere and strange occurrences. Drivers have reported seeing shadowy figures moving in and out of the mist. Some claim to hear footsteps or voices carried on the wind, while others feel an overwhelming sense of being followed. One story involves a driver who saw a figure standing in the middle of the road, only for it to vanish before the car could reach it. Some believe the road is haunted by the spirits of those who died in accidents, their souls forever trapped along the A9. Many drivers report feeling inexplicable fear when passing certain spots, convinced something unseen is watching them. The A9 continues to be a road where strange encounters are frequent. 15. Thanet's Ghost Road. A253. The A253 in Thanet is often called the Ghost Road because of numerous ghostly sightings and strange occurrences. One chilling tale involves a phantom car that appears out of nowhere, speeding alongside other vehicles before disappearing. Some drivers have also reported seeing a woman in white standing by the road, only to vanish when they try to approach. The road has become infamous for its eerie atmosphere, with many locals believing it is haunted by spirits of those who died in accidents. The A253 continues to be a hotspot for paranormal activity, attracting ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike. Despite many eerie reports, no one knows who haunts the road, but its unsettling presence makes it one of the most talked about roads in the region. Which haunted road would you avoid? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Creepy Experience for more chilling stories.